now tuned in to the Pod Gods Network.
And make sure you head on over to podgodsnetwork.com and check out all 115 million shows we have available for your free consumption. They're all free, they're all funny, and they're all fucking Pod Gods. Go check them out. podgodsnetwork.com, 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 podgodsnetwork.com.
Don't fear the Reaper. Take one, roll it. I gotta have more cowbell.
Oh, yeah, we are back.
You're gonna want that cowbell.
Hey, Brian.
Hey, Tony.
We need more cowbell, apparently.
I think we do. Christopher Walken demands it.
He demands more cowbell.
More cowbell. We had to throw more cowbell in to satisfy Rambo.
Well, of course.
A little punch drunk.
Yeah, everyone loves more cowbell.
Huh?
You know?
But that's not what this show is. This show is Salty Language, episode 55.
Double nickels, baby.
It is. Every time 55 jumped in my head, fucking Sammy Hagar,
Yep,
I Can't Drive
exactly.
55.
The
I was
Red
like,
Rocker.
I was like, God, I wish something else would.
Which is
jump
so
in
it's
there.
so an outdated song now because there's no highways or 55
I know,
anymore.
yeah. So I prefer to go with the double nickel because when you say that, that gives me images of Michael Jordan at Madison Square Garden. Dropping
Perfect.
55 on the Knicks.
Perfect.
Yep.
Double nickels, baby.
Yep. He's like, this is how you play basketball, son.
Whoop,
yeah,
whoop.
son. Yeah, all right, enough of that.
Fair enough.
Yeah. So, here we are.
I know, we're back with another exciting installment. And you know what I do have now, Brian? At least for this episode.
Horrible gas?
The cowbell button.
Oh. That's right. Ladies and gentlemen, if you want a drinking game for this episode, every time you hear the cowbell noise, take 5 shots. Good luck making it through the first hour.
Welcome to death.
Right after I said that, you should have just been like, tat, 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 tat. And dead. We just killed our audience and our
We
podcast.
just great weighted them, kind of.
Yeah. We didn't set them on fire, though.
Burned from the inside.
Ooh.
Oh,
Nice.
see what I did there?
Nice.
Unless you're drinking something smooth.
Hey, even if it's smooth, it'll burn coming back up.
Yeah, that's true.
Oof. Got
Good
enough
point.
experience with that.
Good point.
Ay, caramba.
Indeed.
I guess the first thing I'll jump off, remind everybody to check out our website, saltylanguage.com.
Mm-hmm. You know, Brian,
Yeah.
this Christopher Walken, the whole, Bluish Skull is Bruce Dickinson.
Yes,
It's a great skit.
it is.
And it's on the Best of Will Ferrell DVD.
Of course it is. It's
Which-
also, I believe, on the Best of Christopher Walken
I
DVD.
forgot about that.
Yep.
Which you can find at Amazon.com.
Can you now?
Can you now?
Amazing.
But-
you know what else I bet you can buy at Amazon.com?
What's that, Brian?
A cowbell.
You know what? You're right.
I'm sure you can. They sell everything there.
You are correct. Plus, but you don't want to go to Amazon.com.
Nope.
You want to go to saltylanguage.com.
Of course.
Click on the Amazon link.
Yes.
At the top.
And then buy lots and lots and lots and lots of things.
In fact, I'm going to check the price of handheld cowbells.
That's right, you will.
Oh, shit. 3-inch copper cowbell, baby. $8.
See? Super affordable.
Exactly.
And it helps out the podcast.
Or you can spend another $1.95 and get the El Gordito.
And I would if I were you.
So would I.
Because, that helps us out even more. Because the more you...
Not only does the El Gordito is only $9.95, it says more on it.
All right. There you go.
It's perfect.
That's all a person can need. So you buy that. Real quick, it doesn't happen to say in the people who bought this also bought. Please tell me that one of the things is like the walk-in DVD
Let
or
me
something.
click on it.
That would be hilarious.
I'm scrolling. Scroll. No. People that bought this bought
Fail.
more cowbells,
Well, you
which is ironic.
got to have more cowbell.
Exactly.
Apparently one doesn't get it done. That would be really funny, though, if it said people who bought this also bought and have the,
All right,
you know,
I
like
gotta
Blue
do one
Oyster
thing
Cult. And,
I got to go sort prices high to low and see what's the most expensive cowbell you can get.
oh, yeah.
You can get the Tycoon 9-inch black powder-coated cowbell for $55.
Wow. Are you sure that's a cowbell, not a cock? It's not like some floppy dildo, is it?
If so, whoever's ordering it must be gaping at all times. Because that would be a problem.
I need more cowbell in my snatch.
Just shove it in there.
Every time she's getting fucked. Dun, dun, dun.
Wait.
I know, we couldn't, yeah.
Damn lag. I clicked it. It's not immediate.
What are you going to do?
Yeah, what do you do?
Yeah.
So, yeah, Amazon.com off saltylanguage.com.
Yeah. Help us out.
Exactly.
Because when you buy stuff there, they throw pennies at us like we're dancing
we've
monkeys.
had a couple of people starting ordering shit through there.
Yep.
Because, it doesn't cost you anything extra.
Nope.
Exactly.
Exactly. And it helps us out. It throws a couple cents our way, and then we can use that for...
puts a couple shekels in our pocket.
Yeah, we can use that for gum and records.
Yes, exactly.
Or
Bazooka Joe and baseball cards.
Delicious. Mm-hmm. The baseball cards, not the Bazooka Joe.
No, it's pretty terrible,
I honestly would rather chew the baseball cards.
Yeah, it's probably better for you,
It
too.
probably is.
Yeah.
Oof.
Oof is right.
Yep. So, yeah. Like I said, saltylanguage.com. Check the Amazon. It's in the upper right-hand corner of the website.
Indeed it is.
Mm-hmm. Or if you just have various amounts of cash, you just are like, what can I do with this money?
Donate it.
Yeah.
That's what I say.
Because we've still been lazy, and at some point we got to get some swag
Swag, yeah.
put together.
That's the next step.
So
Swag.
people can buy, salty language thongs.
Yes.
Or as I prefer to call them, and I hope to God if we do it that they'll let us retitle it, because I want to have something like that and have it, be like salty under britches.
I like it.
Mm-hmm.
The old salty under
Or
bridges.
salty under things, whichever.
They're both good.
Yeah. But if I have to name it if they have to be named
Under ruse.
oh, that'd be cool though.
Yeah.
Like cartoon us up on there,
that would be
Right?
cool.
Hell, I might buy a pair of those.
I like this idea.
Be like, hey, look at me give Tony the old bacon strips.
Wait a second. Do they sell adult underoos?
Yes.
I might have to get some.
The reason I know it is the Nerdist has had specials on BBC.
Uh-huh.
And I forgot who it was that was on there. One of their guests, they did a Comic-Con special.
Right.
And the one guy was like, check this out. And he drops trow and shows
Naturally.
off. He's got Iron Man underbreeches on. And they're like briefs. They're not like boxers or
Right.
something.
Well, it's got to be briefs if they're underoos.
Right. And so I was like, wow, I'm surprised it took them this long, honestly.
It's same here. With nerd culture on the rise, adult underoos seems to be the next thing.
Yeah. Yeah.
Excellent.
Excellent indeed.
Excellent.
All right, let's move on.
All right, good game.
Let's get into some, I don't know, anything fancy and exciting happen?
I have a freshly filled growler full of stout sitting in my fridge waiting for me whenever I decide to uncap it.
That seems all right.
That's all right.
Mm.
All right.
All right.
Other than that, no. It's just,
That's an exciting story.
it's been work, and when I'm not working, I'm at home working out like an animal because I'm back in that mode.
I like it.
Yeah.
That does explain, all the, injection marks on you and
That's
such.
true. No, not testing like an animal.
Oh, sorry.
People rubbing makeup in my eyes. It sucks.
Does explain why you look a little different. Like, you're fuzzier than I remember you.
Yeah, but I mean, I don't know.
Not in the best way.
Fill up the growler Thursday was good, although the last time we had a really great server, Maddie.
Uh-huh.
She seemed a little nervous and new, but, I was like, because I like bullshitting with servers, and, this one was an ice queen.
Mm-hmm.
Like,
You know what you should have done? Firm, open hand slap on the buttocks.
It was a nice buttocks, to be fair.
Well, that's how you let her know she's doing a fine job.
But
And they appreciate that.
Weird, she didn't warm up to us until we were the only table.
Like you're my only shot at a tip.
Exactly. Because before that, it's like, first mug of beer's gone, and she's like, "Oh, can I get a box for your food?" It's like, nah.
How about another beer?
How about
bitch?
another beer? Exactly. We're
Yeah.
drinking. Sorry.
Like, do you want to make money tonight, or what's
Exactly.
going on? Like, why wouldn't you offer me more drink?
The last chick I had a lot of fun with because that's like I said, I tend to do that, and
Well,
especially
yeah,
when
I
I'm
mean-
knocking back beers.
Yeah, I mean,
I
you
just
do-
BS with everybody.
And slip your hand in their pants.
Well,
yeah,
that's how you get them a tip.
right. You got to check. You got to check the humidity.
Like, I have a humidor. I'm an expert.
Exactly.
How about yourself? How was your week of fun and hijinks?
Overall, pretty boring, except for earlier today as I took an adventure to the post office.
Oh, geez, that's
It's
always
funny.
a good time.
I'll tell you, every time that I listen to another podcast and I hear the stamps.com thing,
Right.
I'm always like, I'm always kind of like, meh, And sorry, Show just texted me as I break the wall.
Fourth wall.
Yeah.
Demolished.
So, where was I? Oh, so I hear the stamps.com things, and I'm kind of like, they oversell it a little bit because they make it sound like the post office is a real hassle. Mm-hmm. Now, don't get me wrong. It can be.
Oh, boy, do I never know that.
Most of the time, I take packages to the post office. They're already done.
Yeah.
And there's one guy that works up here that always has to weigh them and measure them, which is what they're supposed to do to make sure everything's right. Most of the people are like, just set them on the counter and I'll take care of them.
I'll get what I want to get to them.
Yeah, and don't get me wrong. I'd prefer they take them and put them back, rather than just whatever.
Right.
That's not the story. The story is that I go in there and there's probably, 5 or so people in front of me. And there's this woman at the counter, they have two...
Can I make an early story prediction?
Okay.
Cunt!
You are correct, sir.
All right.
Not that it was tough to go there. So I went outside. Can I make a prediction? Sky. Wrong.
Breathable air.
So this woman's got 2 kids with her, and I was telling Jen.
Oh, God, she's breeding.
I was telling Jen earlier, she's got some horrible tattoos. It looked like Michael J. Fox was practicing on her back. And
hot.
Yeah, the line work was horrible, and they were faded, and they're bad. Anyways, not important. So
helps paint the picture.
So she takes forever. I don't know what the hell she's doing, but it takes her fucking ever, and she keeps paying more attention to her kids than she does to the woman who works at the post office.
Right.
And you could tell the woman at the post office getting agitated by her, just kind of like, come on.
Hey, silly goose.
Come on, cunt. There's a bunch of people waiting in line.
Hey, you tattooed retard brain. What do we got going on here?
So, so she finally, it gets to the part where she's going to pay. So the woman goes, how do you want to, your totals, whatever. And this
y'all accept beaver pelts?
This woman goes, she's like, do you take, card? And, the employee's like, yeah, no problem. Just swipe it in and she goes, I'm just going to need to see the card in your ID.
Oh, geez. Here's where trouble starts, huh?
Yes.
Yeah.
The woman goes, why?
Oh, jeez.
And I'm standing there, and I'm just like, first of all, who the fuck cares why? Just do it.
Yeah.
A. B, how stupid do you have to be to not know why? This isn't a new practice. Places have been...
What do you mean? You don't trust me?
It's like...
You don't trust my...
Obviously, she needs to make sure that it's, it's to verify, basically, that your ID says that, the same thing your card does. And I'm like, ugh, just standing in line, fury level rising, I'm seriously about to, pull the old Tex Avery cartoon with fucking just steam shoots out of my ears. So the woman goes, after the employee explains to her why, the woman goes, all right, I guess. And I'm like, really, with the attitude? Really? It's not like she was like, because I think you're attractive and I want to see where you live. Or it's not like she was pulling some stupid reason. It was, it's for your own good.
Yes.
And so, again, anger level just ding up another level, you know.
Right.
And you know me, I tend to, on a scale of 1 to 10, angry-wise, I tend to simmer about 5 to 7 on any given day. And, now I'm about 9.5 at this point.
It's a rolling boil.
Oh, no. I was spilling over at this point. It was getting pretty bad.
I'm saying on average, it's a rolling boil.
I was going to say I was about to be a cup of hot water in a microwave.
Yeah, nice.
Anyways, so the woman then goes to, shoot, I completely lost my story. Anyway, so she, while she's digging around for her ID.
Right.
Because she doesn't have it handy. It's just in her purse somewhere.
Yeah, why would it be handy?
One of her kids goes, Mommy, I want a piece of gum. And I'm standing there, and I'm just kind of like, and I'm thinking the mom's going to be like, hold on. No. She stops. Stops. Okay, the middle part of her purse is where she's looking for the ID. Stops looking there. Moves to the outside to get the gum for the kid.
See, that's a problem.
And and there it is. Now I'm up to about a 15.
Right.
And I'm just like, and I was just like, come on. And I say it out loud. And for those who don't know me real well, typically what I'll do is when I get really mad, I start making really acidic, snotty comments. kind of under my breath. And the madder I get, the louder they tend to get. To the point that at some point I generally will just be like, nah, at someone.
What is wrong with you?
Yeah. So, and I just skipped right almost to that point when I was just like, come on. Because at this point, more people were behind me.
Yeah, you got a parade going on.
There's like 9 people waiting.
Yeah.
Now the other person they had a bunch of stuff that they were shipping, so they were no big deal. So the woman turns around and just looks at me, and I'm just like burning holes in her with my eyes when she turns around, and the other people are kind of looking. And when she turned around, the clerk kind of was looking. She was fighting back a smirk. You could tell she wanted to be like, "Bah,"
ha ha, white trash idiot.
So yeah, I'm just furious. So finally, she gets the hell out of the way, and I'm just like, "Oh, thank God!" And this guy next to me just starts laughing like crazy at it. Next woman walks up, and she was like, "I'm not going to be any trouble at all, honey." She's like, "I need a book of stamps," and then she goes, "Here's my card and my ID," and I'm like, "See, that's beautiful."
so
I almost
easy.
wanted to kiss this old woman.
No, you didn't.
You're right. I just fingered her. So there's my long, boring, but
Yeah, it's just
angry,
yeah,
angry.
shitty, stupid Americans. Unfortunately,
Oh, seriously. I just wanted to put my fist through her face the whole time because it's, from working customer service, those
Yes.
were the kind of customers that you were like, you being a cunt is stopping me from giving all these other people great
Exactly.
customer service. And it's going to make it because I'm going to be furious by the time you walk away. I'm going to have a harder time giving them the service I would normally give them. And I always prided myself on I'm being pretty good with the customer service. And now these other 7 people or 8 people, whatever it was,
are
by
gonna
the
have
time
to get rushed through.
oh, I'm going to
Yeah.
be like next. It's robot time.
Exactly.
Yeah.
See,
So-
you just gotta remember, once upon a time,
Yep.
her and her offspring would have been eaten by wolves. You know.
I know. If I had a wolf handy,
Well,
it would have.
that's
would
the
have
problem.
continued.
You didn't have your wolf with you.
The salty language wolf squad.
The official
Yeah.
eater of the dumb.
Well, I called the bear squad, but they were out on a mission today,
That's
so
too
I
bad.
can't talk about it. But they were out. They were busy.
Right?
So unfortunately, the wolf squad hasn't been put together yet.
No.
You know why?
They're
People
lone
are not
wolves.
going to
Oh.
saltylanguage.com and clicking on the Amazon link enough.
Wolves are fucking expensive.
They are. We can't fund them. They don't just grow in tween vampire books.
That's true.
Wait.
I think they do, actually.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't read them.
All right.
What you fine with?
So that's my story for the week.
That's a good one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Got anything else?
No, that's about it.
Shall we move into Zen news?
Let's move into the news.
Into geek news, our one geek story for the week.
If I can find it. I got so much shit going on here in my my thing.
Yeah, I forgot
I
to
got
tell you.
800 tabs.
When
up
we
here.
opened all these tabs, I forgot to tell you what order I have them in.
That's not it.
Anyways,
That's not it.
while you're searching, I'll just start it. This was sent to us by
That one says I love poo.
Here
it is.
by TV's Don. It says it's official. Blizzard hacked. Account information stolen. Now I'll let you take it from there because you had Don talking your ear off about
Yeah,
this.
to be fair, I have not read the story,
Me either.
but for what I
You know
understand,
why? Because I don't care. No, I'm kidding.
for what I understand though, is one, we both know Blizzard's a big fucking game company.
Yes.
I mean, I'm not gonna say they're the biggest,
Pretty
but,
big,
but they're
though.
probably top 5,
Yeah.
easy.
I think they're up there in percentage of the world controlled.
Well, that might be right because they're
They're pretty big.
they're pretty big.
I don't know though.
I
There
don't
may
either.
be something bigger. Because whether you want to argue stuff like Microsoft and
Nintendo,
and
Sony.
Nintendo and stuff. Yeah. Anyways,
Anywho,
they're big.
but so they've been hacked, and like accounts are hacked, and apparently what these people do is they hack into characters, take all their shit, and then sell them for real money on the internet,
Yeah.
which is pretty shitty.
Yeah.
I mean, I thought when he first told me the story that they were hacking for like credit card info and stuff
Sure,
like that.
sure, yeah.
Which I was like, oh, okay.
This
But-
is actually a better idea.
yeah, 'cause,
Honestly,
like, I mean,
because a lot of people don't have a lot of room on their credit card, and some of the shit that people get from their quest
Yes.
is worth big money.
exactly.
Yeah.
But it
Even
kind-
though I think it's technically, I mean, I know there's sites, but I think Blizzard's terms now state that it's illegal to sell
Right.
anything from the game.
but people still do.
Oh, yeah. Because
But,
I know for a while eBay made a
a thing
bitch
about
out of it. Yeah.
But it kind of hits me. It's like, what hackers are attacking their own community?
All of them, though.
It's kind
Yeah.
of shitty,
Well,
isn't
not
it?
all of them. But yeah, it
You know
is.
what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Why, they're shitting where they eat.
They really
basically,
are, yeah.
You know?
But if people the problem is, like, people are buying these things through shady websites.
Right.
Because, again, there are no reputable... The only way you can sell stuff... I think you can sell stuff within the game. Like, I think there's, like, a marketplace type, like a general store, basically, within the game.
Right.
I'm just guessing kind of loosely, because I watched Show play it a little bit, and he was telling me stuff. Some of it stuck in my head. Some of it just filtered through.
Fair enough.
Just like anybody, when they just hand you a bunch of information, not all of it's necessarily going to stay. Especially when it's not something you're really into,
I guess it basically says, if you're listening to this and you haven't done it already and you play World of Warcraft or Diablo, to change your password, change your security questioning. Because it seems like that's the shit they got. Mm-hmm. So, yeah. There's a salty language public service announcement.
The more you know. We should have had that queued up. I didn't even think about it. Or we could go the other way. And knowing's half the battle.
That's true. Or we could do this. Either way.
Well, judging by that sound, it's time to move to the next story. Oh, man. This was actually posted by, I believe Tom Jackson posted this today on Twitter. It was obituary ruined by inadvertently insensitive typo. Welsh tabloid Western Mail is apologizing for this apparently inadvertent addition to a photo caption, eulogizing airport manager Bob Jones, who died in a plane crash earlier this year. We know the UK has a pretty dark sense of humor, but we're willing to believe this was unintentional, as long as the article doesn't end with, "He's survived by his wife and children, ROFL." Now, the reason that that's funny is the article says Wales airport manager, Wales airport manager Bob Jones, 60, who was killed in the crash, LOL.
That made me LOL.
Now, I gotta say, this made me laugh really hard today because you're not watching Newsroom, right?
No.
Okay. In not this past week's episode, the week before, one of the characters actually admits that at one point she sent flowers to someone to their widow, basically,
right,
and put LOL at the end because she thought that it meant lots of love.
Uh-huh.
And when I read this, I cracked up because I'm like, is this the same? Like, is that what they meant? Because there's no explanation.
Right. It could be. You never know.
So that made me laugh kind of extra. So for those of you who do watch the Newsroom, this may have a little extra.
That's pretty funny
for
though.
you.
LOL.
Mm-hmm. Kids these days.
Indeed.
All right. Next up.
All right.
You should take this one.
Which one is it?
Oh, sorry.
Mine aren't in any order.
I'll read the title and we'll go from there. James David Gray charged with 5th DUI while riding lawnmower.
All right.
Look at this guy, too. Man.
Oh, this guy looks like he has an umbrella on his lawnmower. Holy shit, he's got some awesome mutton chops.
Yeah.
Are we gonna play it? Nah, we don't. It's probably not.
Dude, look at that
video.
Skin, though. Yikes.
A man who was allegedly driving drunk on a lawnmower was nabbed by the lawn arm of the law.
That's right, Huffington Post. Jerks.
James David Gray, 68, of Citra, weird, Brian, Florida.
I know.
Was arrested Tuesday after a deputy for the Marion County Sheriff's Department noticed him driving a red lawnmower south in a northbound lane, according to Gainesville Sun.
I got to stop you right there.
Yes.
Do you remember last week when I forgot? I don't remember what story. It's irrelevant. But there was like some detail like that to where it's like a red lawnmower.
It's
like, who the fuck cares what color it is?
I don't need all this minutia.
The police care, but
we don't.
Who else? Yeah.
When the deputy walked up to Gray, who was makes his living mowing lawns, he noticed a cold beer already open in a cup holder.
Delicious.
Yeah. Saw that the suspect had bloodshot eyes, slurred speech, and smelled of alcohol.
That's just gasoline.
The officer asked the accused to perform various field sobriety tests, and he said Gray admitted during questioning he was recovering from a drinking problem.
His drinking problem was he didn't have any fresh beer. He had to go out and get a cold one.
Well, so it says he decided to buy an 18-pack of Natty Ice.
Oh, man.
On his way home from cutting grass because he was depressed and had monetary problems.
That explains why he was buying Natty Ice.
And it was hot outside. Hence the ice.
Yeah, because Natty Ice is like drinking a nice cold glass of water.
Yes, exactly. He had a blood alcohol level of 0.138.
Nice.
And 1.4. What?
How did it? Did he take a drink?
He had 2 tests. Okay.
Oh, I was like, did he take a drink in between?
It's 0.08 level, which is one presumed to drive drunk in any kind of vehicle, be it car or lawnmower. It says 50 DUI. He's been drinking since he was 16, can't control his habit, needs help. Yeah, he does, with that face. Oh, my.
I need to get into a long rehab program, he said.
Maybe he should let the lawnmower maybe run him over.
I think
solve everyone's problem.
Now, see, the only reason that I was even remotely inclined to click on the video was to see if he was swerving. I didn't do it, but that was the only reason I had thought about clicking on it. See, the way the headline for this reads, it makes it sound like it's his fifth DUI on a lawnmower.
Not in general.
But he got his fifth DUI, comma, on a lawnmower.
Yeah.
That's, yeah. Whereas it's not broken up that way, so...
Well, that's how they get you in, you know?
It's still amazing that, you're on your fifth DUI and you're on a fucking lawnmower. I love
like it myself.
I love it. What would be great is if his next one was like, on a horse or something.
With no name?
Yeah, the horse is like swerving all over the road.
Damn, it's like the zombie horses in
Red Dead.
God, Red Dead, whatever
Yeah.
the thing was.
Red Dead Redemption.
Shitballs cock. Forgot the name.
I don't think that's what it was called.
Oh, was
I think
it?
That was
I
just-
thought that was the expansion.
No, that was the test name.
Oh,
It's Undead Nightmare.
that's it.
Give me a minute.
Winner, chicken dinner.
I had to think about it too. I was like,
man, I was
"Bah."
drawing a complete blank.
Derp. More drinking news?
Sure.
We like drinking news here, right?
Yes, we do.
As evidenced by our closing song. David Caruso, not the one from CSI Miami.
Are we sure?
No. Wow. Looks like I'm going to get arrested. Wow. Accused of drinking a beer while driving through sobriety checkpoint.
Problem?
No. I don't.
He's thirsty.
He's like, oh, I thought that's what he's like. They're like, sir, this is a sobriety checkpoint. Be like, oh, where's the other line?
Clearly, I'm in the wrong line, sir.
Drinking and driving is against the law. Huh. But driving through a security checkpoint with a beer in your hands, just plain stupid. That's what David Caruso, 51, of Vernon, Connecticut, is accused of doing on July 23rd.
I like his little smirk.
Ugh. Police say Caruso, no relation to the CSI Miami star. If I would have known that, I wouldn't have made the joke earlier. Damn it, I feel salty now. Approached a checkpoint and officers immediately noticed that he was drinking a beer while operating the vehicle.
I see no problem with this.
Caruso was also driving on a suspended license,
Well, now he's getting silly.
a license that was suspended from previous drunk driving charge.
This guy's a winner.
Yeah. He was charged with drinking while driving, illegal operation of a motor vehicle while under suspension, and operating on an unregistered motor vehicle.
Wait.
Did you see the bail number? He was released on $2,500 bail.
I didn't see that.
That's a
but
lot.
Out of curiosity, I want to see that creep at the bottom of your page here
I do.
With the crew cut.
Uh-huh.
I went and just hovered my mouse over him.
I bet you did.
And I have to read this little blurb.
All right,
'Cause
please
he's a
do.
drunk driver. It's all related. So, Largo, Florida. Police pull over a
Damn it,
cult
Rambo.
of cattlemen, allegedly for speeding and driving drunk on May 3rd. Cops checked the trunk, and they found a small monkey tucked inside. Only in
Perfectly
Florida.
normal. Perfectly normal.
Oh, my God. Click the arrow over, Brian.
Where?
Go down. Scroll. Please click the right arrow.
Like here?
Up at... See, you have 1 of 11?
Uh-huh.
You need to go to 2 of 11.
Oh, all right. Oh, my God. Wow. Jesse James Thomas arrested March 28th for public drunkenness. Thomas was wearing a sombrero when he jumped on an officer's park patrol car, screaming his name, according to an account in the Sacramento Bee. This guy looks like Danny Glover if he went crazy.
Please go to 5 of 11.
Yeah. Hold on. This was okay. So this is what would happen if Danny Glover and Steve Buscemi as Crazy Eyes had a kid.
Yes. I
5.
love all these visual jokes we're doing on the podcast.
Yeah, this is
What
amazing. Oh wow, that's a healthy underbite.
It is a healthy. Oh my God, these pictures are great. All right, you
Wow,
guys.
hold on. This guy opened fire on an airplane parked at Deer Valley Airport, then fled from authorities who tried to pull him over. What the fuck?
All right, you guys need to make sure you check out the links when the podcast goes up. Exactly.
I love sight gags.
Just scroll through
This
the
one's
pictures.
boring. This guy's just a DUI.
It looks like someone just shoved his thumb in his ass.
It does. Maybe that's what happened. You don't know. Oh, this is the guy we talked about that was the covert agent and drank 100 beers.
That one I do remember.
Uh-huh. And there's our buddy David Caruso.
Oh God, those are some classic pictures.
Oh, those were good. I'm glad we clicked on those.
I know. I'm sure they came across very well in this audio medium.
This one's one you sent in about the preacher.
Preacher man.
MP calls for ban on tattooed preacher who cures, air quotes, cancer by kicking people in the face.
I'm looking for it.
That sounds like something we would do.
You know, I agree.
You know? It's like, you are healed! Wham! And, roundhouse kick
Roundhouse kick.
to the face.
Fat kick to the
Pow.
grill.
Or Forget roundhouse kick. Steven Seagal front kick.
Nice.
Yeah.
Knocks him right out.
Boom.
So you got an evangelist who kicks followers in the face, claiming his violence will cure them of cancer. Is it tour Britain?
He kicks him hard enough, it will.
Yeah, exactly. But his proposed visit provoked outrage and demands he be banned from entering the country.
Woo.
Tattooed preacher Todd Bentley, who was as a 15-year-old was convicted of a sex attack on a boy aged 7,
Nice.
claims God used him as an instrument to heal the sick and is urging the frail because frail are much more fun to kick.
Well, you see, the
attend the
7-year-old boy had a problem, and the only way he could, he had to give him an injection.
Oh.
And God used his tool as...
Either that or he had to, suck the venom out.
Yes.
Yes. A former drug user who is Canadian, but based in the United States, so he's like dandruff up in the United States hat. Even laughs about his healing, quote-unquote, techniques. In one show, he treated a man claiming to be suffering from colon cancer by planting his knee into the victim's stomach. The man fell to the floor in agony.
Oh, my God. Yeah, okay, I'm laughing. But colon cancer is one of the most painful cancers you can have.
And have a knee lift of healing.
Terrence, I have ass cancer.
On another occasion, a man was pushed over
Dude,
so
how are
forcefully
you just going to ignore
he
that?
lost a tooth.
Dude, I made a Canadian joke there, too.
I know, but
God,
this
damn
guy's
it.
doing violence to heal.
All right, fine. We'll move on.
And it sounds like he's already kicking an old lady.
Oh, this next line's great.
And there is this older lady worshiping right in front of the platform.
Oh.
And the Holy Spirit spoke to me. The gift of faith comes out of me, he said. Kick her in the face with your biker boot.
Yeah.
I inched closer, and I went, bam! Just as my boot made contact with her nose, she fell under the power of God.
Okay, I have a question for
Oh,
you.
shit.
So you're at this church with this guy.
Yes.
You're in the line to get healed.
Healed.
And I mean that as an Heeled.
Yes.
See what I did there?
I see what you did there.
And anyways, the first person, he fucking roundhouse kicks in the, knee lifts in the stomach.
Yes.
And he's like, you have colon cancer, brother. You are healed. I'm pretty sure if I'm second in
Wait.
line, I'm like, you know what? I'm already feeling better.
Brian, I have a great idea. We need sparkly jackets and tents. We're going to leap of faith this stuff.
Yes.
Yes.
All right, so I have to take this one step further. And I have to go from the Church of No Ma'am from Married with Children,
Nice.
where Al's wearing that ridiculous pompadour like toupee.
Right.
I want one of those as
All right,
well.
perfect.
So
Yeah, we
Or
gotta
we
get you
could
some
open
boots, though. I mean, I got some hardcore steel toe boots.
I'll have to
but,
get some.
Yeah,
But yeah, whatever.
exactly.
You know what? I'll just pass the donation plate
Okay, fair enough.
and kick people once in a while.
All right. I do need to put
Actually, if you know
fancy
what,
crosses on them.
I'll do the groin kicks,
Perfect.
the hot steaming groin kicks,
Mm-hmm.
trademark.
Ball cancer? Groin kick.
Yep. That time of the month, cunny kick.
Badge kick.
Fantastic.
Wow, this guy's
Yeast
a winner.
infection. Kick to the big Montana.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Right in the baby maker.
Oh, goodness. I don't understand why they don't let this guy back in or into,
I think
Brit-
Great Britain could use his healing power.
especially during the Olympics,
Hell yeah.
right? Oh, is there more?
Not entirely.
Oh, there is. It's down here, isn't it? You're right, though.
Yeah.
I kind of want to go see this guy because I want to cheer for when he hits people.
I agree.
You know what I want to do is like when he's doing something, like when he fucking knee lifts somebody or whatever. I want to just get up like I'm at a UFC event.
Have like WWE signs.
Yeah. No, I'm gonna be like Rogan when somebody fucking just drops someone with an elbow or something. Oh,
That would be great.
just getting up out of my seat and shoving the person next to me and hitting them. Oh wait, it's not Night at the
Yeah, you're
Apollo.
not the healer either. Stop it.
So I can't root for someone to get kicked in the stomach or groin.
Oh, I thought you were starting to take it out on the crowd. Unless the healing
No,
power is
no,
being
no, no.
channeled through you.
I was I was referencing Jay Moore's Apollo story.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
That would be great to just scream, I feel the healing power, and start hauling off and just punching people.
Yeah. Jesus is telling me to hit someone. Just fucking slap him. Man, take the collection plate, cookie sheet him over the head,
Clang.
like it's wrestling. Folding chair people.
Feel my healing power.
Shove you, and I'm like, Tony, get the tables.
But I show up with this.
Cowbell you can never go wrong with cowbell,
I agree.
especially if you have that big $55 cowbell.
Yeah, exactly.
Slamming them
the
in the
old
head.
9-incher.
Well, you can only use what God gave you. Konstantin Kazan allegedly found sleeping naked in neighbor's bed. Going into your neighbor's apartment when she's not there, stripping naked, and sleeping in her bed seems a little suspicious, right?
Nah, it's fine.
That's perfectly normal.
Exactly.
In fact, that's what I'm doing after we're done here.
Perfect.
Konstantin Kazan, however, thinks he has a reasonable explanation. Kazan, 25, was arrested for allegedly breaking and entering into his neighbor's San Diego home early Thursday morning. The neighbor said she was stunned to find him sleeping naked in her bed. Authorities say the Ukrainian-born Kazan, described by 10 News as a white man with tattoos and a mohawk.
Is he a healer?
I don't think so.
Oh, okay.
Told them he heard a noise inside the woman's apartment and went to see what it was. When he found the door was unlocked, he allegedly went inside, then got naked and sat down on the bed.
Hey, you gotta take a nap.
Right?
Hulk tired. Hulk sit down.
And he sleeps in the nude, whatever.
I hear you.
Kazan claimed he had stayed in the apartment so his neighbor wouldn't think he was stealing anything, police say. Media reports didn't explain why he stripped.
Like you said, you want to take a nap.
Yeah. Investigators say it doesn't appear he intended to assault his neighbor. They also noted the suspect did not appear to be under the influence of drugs or alcohol,
Maybe
which
he
shocks
was
me.
like,
I figured this would be a bath salts thing.
maybe if she walks in and I'm nude, she'll be like, so irresistible to my mohawk and my tattoos.
And much long waving free.
Exactly. That
He calls it Old Glory.
that Ukrainian tool.
Yes.
Yes.
I wish I had a name for it. I don't know any Ukrainian references, though.
Me neither.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's called the Ukrainian hammer.
Yeah.
It sounds very Eastern Bloc.
It's just, yeah. I don't understand why you would feel the need to get naked when you go in there, though.
Maybe it was hot.
Maybe.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Yeah.
Or maybe.
Yeah, let the boys breathe every once in
Maybe
a while.
whatever that noise was inside the place, maybe he got hypnotized when he went in or something.
That's true.
Yeah, that's it.
Maybe.
Probably not.
I doubt it.
Moving on. Another story you sent in. It's the hope for Chick-fil-A fans with good hearts.
Oh, this one happened to be open on my phone.
How convenient.
For those who feel they can't eat at Chick-fil-A in good conscience anymore, but it's delicious. Yet struggle self-punishment over never eating it again, there's now a chicken offset Wait a minute. Okay, yeah, this is right. Chicken offset program devised by a DC lawyer and activist Ted Frank. Every time you buy a chicken sandwich meal at Chick-fil-A, you can buy an offset here. They'll sell offset coupons, blah, 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 blah. The real meat of the story, though, is the next paragraph.
Yep.
Which is a lesbian-owned restaurant in Houston called Beavers.
Nice.
Like pussies. Get it?
Oh, that's what it means.
Has
I thought it was owned by Jerry Mathers.
I thought they just built dams. It's crazy.
Nice.
Has announced the Chick on Chick filet.
Oh.
Described as two loving chicken breasts.
Nice.
Married on toasty buns with a honey mustard witness.
What?
Enjoyed in celebration with tolerant fries.
See, tolerant's the wrong word. I hate that tolerant should never be abused.
Exactly.
Acceptance.
I don't want my French fries to be tolerant anyway. I want them to be deep fried and
That's
delicious.
Right. And preferably of the waffle variety.
Yeah, exactly. So, yeah.
So basically what they're doing is they're selling the things like Al Gore's, that company Al Gore owns that sells the, I forgot what it is.
The, like Earth credits or
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that you can go around driving an SUV but not feel guilty about it.
exactly.
Fuck that noise. Like, here's what you do. If you really can't stand eating at Chick-fil-A anymore, there's this amazing thing called Google or Bing or Yahoo search or anything, whatever. Find
Right.
your favorite search engine. Type in, like, Chick-fil-A recipe.
Yes.
It's really easy to find. Make your own. Ta-da!
Or I got it, yeah.
Then you can use healthier chicken.
If this whole thing bugs you, just don't eat there.
Yeah. There you go.
Pretend it doesn't exist.
Yep.
It's
And
pretty easy.
I got one thing to say about the whole Chick-fil-A thing. I don't want to get all heavy with it, but the only thing I have to say is, and me and Jen had this conversation, is that if you're gonna judge Chick-fil-A based on this, in fairness, look at every place you shop and buy
Exactly.
from, and look at their practices, because most of this stuff is open book stuff.
Yeah.
These companies, when they donate,
if you go up the ladder enough, you'll be like, wow, they're giving money to that. These people like children getting kicked in the guts.
Yep.
That foundation.
Yep. That's all I'm going to say about it.
Yeah, all right, I hear you.
Because, like I said, when it comes to the whole, whatever, it's like, don't get me wrong, I have a problem with, them giving money to whatever, but I also want to say they're not giving money to these foundations that they're giving the money to. I don't think Now, I haven't seen all of them, but I don't think they're doing it with the explicit purpose of let's go fight against gay people.
Well, like here's an example.
Because they're generally like family foundations,
Yes.
which means good Christian values.
Yeah,
I'm doing
exactly.
air quotes like crazy, by the way.
But here's a good example for you: is the evil corporation Monsanto.
Yes.
Yes.
Satan!
We tried because we're big fans of the yogurt, delicious yogurt, and we're buying organic yogurt, right?
Right.
And I happened to see a news story where the stuff we were buying, Monsanto bought the company,
Right.
And then I'm like, So I looked at the umbrella of companies that they own.
It's amazing.
It's crazy how much shit they own.
Do you know, actually, Food Inc. did a great job with that when they talked. I think it was Food Inc. where they talked about companies like Kashi and a lot of these
that get
organic
bought up
companies,
by the bigger companies
that
then.
like Kellogg's or General Mills or something will own those companies. So that, when you think you're buying something that's the old small whatever, you're really handing money to the big guys,
the big
too.
corporate, exactly.
So, like I said, if you're going to judge Chick-fil-A based on this, call a spade across the board. And, if nothing else, just do the investigation for your own curiosity.
Mm-hmm.
I bet you're going to find a lot of stuff you don't care for.
Oh, yes.
Like whether it's a political affiliation or whatever, because most companies don't give money both ways. They're kind of one or the other.
Exactly.
So, there you go. All right. Let's
Enough
move
of
on.
that.
That's our serious minute.
Although I could go for a chick on Chick-fil-A. Hot.
That's sexy. Speaking of sexy, no. Well, actually, it depends. Do you think the pee stories are sexy? Do you want to go sexy voice here?
Which one we starting with?
Timothy Paez, I don't know, allegedly peed on woman's leg after she rejected him.
The satellite computer over here is being a little slow.
jeez.
There it goes.
The Saltytron Slappy?
Well, this guy's oh my God, he's got the steps in his hair.
Of course he does.
Yeah, baby.
Playa.
He's a baller.
Don't hate.
Oh yeah, someday they'll tell their grandkids about this. Or not. The Daily Camera reports that Timothy is accused of peeing on a woman. I'm not going to try last name. On a woman in Colorado after she rejected his advances.
Nice.
A police report obtained by the camera said that last name I'm not going to attempt came up and put his arm around the woman in the Longmont Saturday.
Wow, that just
Put
made it
his arm
sexier.
around a woman at a bar in Longmont on Saturday night.
Longmont, huh?
The woman turned around and said, really? At which point,
Paez.
backed off, according to the report. But
Paez.
hadn't used up all his smooth moves.
Nice.
At first, the woman thought the rejected Romeo was spilling his beer on her. But when she turned around, she discovered
Paez. Sorry, I wasn't
was
paying attention.
urinating on her leg. Oh, that's hot.
That is hot.
The Denver Channel reports the police who questioned
Paez.
found most of his answers were unintelligible because, he was so intoxicated, baby.
Paez.
Was arrested on suspicion of harassment and public indecency, according to the Boulder County Sheriff. Believe it or not, the law looks down on publicly miticuring.
Ooh, micturating.
Micturating? Is that fancy for pissing?
Yes.
Oh, excuse me, I need to go micturate on other people's legs, especially when that person is a cop.
Whoops.
In 2010, the Express Times reported on a man who was arrested after he peed on an Allentown police officer.
Wow. It's like, man, she keeps turning me down. I know.
I better piss on her leg.
I'm going to mark my territory.
That's exactly what I was thinking.
Like, ain't nobody going to want her now. Are you ready for our Olympic coverage of the week?
I am. Sports!
Nah. Do Olympic swimmers pee in the pool? Nearly 100% do, says former U.S. national team member. And in case it's not in here, Michael Phelps has confirmed that the swimmers piss in the pool.
It doesn't surprise me.
Because after this came out, someone asked him, and he was like, yeah, of course.
Why not?
Yeah. Well, maybe because you're swimming in there and you're,
There's enough chlorine in there. I'm sure it's fine.
That's true. Fair enough. Curly Gear has answered one of life's eternal questions. Do Olympians pee in the pool? The answer is yes, but the extent to which this is true may disturb many. Gear, a former USA swimming national team member, decided to provide the icky details when faced with question on Quora. Nearly 100% of elite competitive swimmers pee in the pool regularly. Some deny it, some proudly embrace it, but everyone does.
Fuck yeah, piss in the pool.
The more interesting question is, when does said peeing happen? Just about the only time you can get away with peeing during a race is during a breaststroke pullout. That sounds hot.
Oh, yeah.
And then you just nut on. Anyways, no. You spend enough by the way, breaststroke pullout, band name.
That is a good band name.
You spend enough time gliding that if you really got to go, you probably could.
Wouldn't that be a little distracting when you're trying to race?
You'd think.
Or are they trying to get, like, extra thrust?
Yes. They're making themselves lighter.
I see.
Well, you know what I'm curious about that is it's like, dude, they're only in the pool for a couple minutes.
You gotta go.
I know, but seriously, you can't empty it before you get in the pool. Like, you know that warming up pool that they have off to the side? Just go drop it in there real quick and then, because everyone gets in that pool
That's
to get
true.
warm anyways. What do they care?
I'd love to put that chemical in the water. When people pee, it turns to
That'd be
watercolors.
great. They're fucking swimming and you just see the line
Dude,
following
it'll
them.
look like biplanes with smoke behind them. Be awesome.
Oh, man. Oh, here we go. This may answer my question. Before a race is an interesting time. It depends on the meet and to some extent the color of the pool deck. I kid you not. You always try to pee before you swim, but sometimes your body defies logic and finds a way to refill your bladder just to spite you. Adrenaline and nerves wreak havoc on your system, and I knew tons of other swimmers that always, regardless of prior planning, had to pee right before a race. What to do if you're desperate? Well, it's not uncommon to splash yourself before you climb up on the blocks, so that extra liquid on yourself in the pool deck affords you an interesting opportunity. Warm-ups and practice, totally free reign. As a swimmer, you just have to accept that you're swimming in pee. I had a teammate that would sit on the wall and announce, "I'm peeing," which was disgusting. But at least she warned us. I'm sure I've swum directly behind people who were just letting it all out.
Wow.
Letting it all out as in, like, childbirth or...
Yes, water births.
Oh, God.
Oh,
That's
God,
a
placenta
whole-
in the pool.
that's
Placenta in
a-
the pool.
Oh, jellyfish.
Oh, and then she's still swimming. The kid's back there water skiing.
Nice. Well, yeah, it's tied on the rope. Oh, man. Wow, it says that the cameras can't catch it. It says the only way to really tell if someone's peeing in the pool is if they announce it to you or they're really dehydrated, sitting in one spot while they go. It diffuses pretty quickly, and if you're moving, it diffuses even faster. Never been in a pool where they use those chemicals to make peeing turn bright colors, but have always wondered.
Yep.
Nice.
I'd love to see that.
That is funny as hell, dude.
There's a great W.C. Fields quote down here somebody put in the comments.
Did they?
It's the old, I never drink water, fish do unspeakable things in it.
Oh, yeah.
It's a great quote.
Do you know, and that reminds, did you ever, sure you saw, there was that, like, was it a bottled water commercial? Or I think it was Dasani or something like that.
Right.
To where it was, basically it was like, why drink spring water? And it shows like a bear in the spring, kind of a thing. And it was just like, it was such a great graphic of, like, that bear's probably pissing in this
Yes,
stream.
exactly.
And you're like,
Dropping a big old bear deuce. A whole salmon's falling out of his bare ass.
that salmon ain't swimming upstream anymore. Downstream, baby. Down.
Oh, yes.
Yeah. Oh, here we go.
We have more pee
We
stories?
do have more pee stories for you because you demanded it.
Yeah, somebody did.
Rambo,
Oh, okay.
right? He said more pee when he called in last time, right?
Oh, yeah, he did, didn't he?
You know what else I think he asked for?
Oh, shit.
Fail.
It's a damn delay.
I know, that delay's killing us today.
Killing me. All right, I got this one. Harvey Nichols. Harvey
Nichols.
sales. Oh wait, wow. Harvey Nichols sale flyers features models peeing their pants.
That's hot.
It is hot.
Yeah.
And there's
I'm
a
getting all
picture,
moist in the
and it
britches
says,
thinking about it.
The Harvey Nichols sale. Try to contain your excitement. Said Harvey Nichols spokesperson Julie Bone in humorous reaction to the often irrational excitement sale time
Yeah,
engenders. We have developed this campaign to capture near fanatical spirit because let's face it, the thought of picking up brands at 70% off is enough to excite and overwhelm the most compelled job. No, it's really not.
I just pissed myself.
Fair enough.
And again.
So basically, it's
Hold on.
several.
And again.
It's several ads of models, and they have wet crotches because they're so excited about the sale.
Dude, I got to ask you a question. All right, so the third picture down of the cunt in the yellow and green,
Uh-huh.
what the fuck is with that fit of those? Are those shorts she's wearing? Look at those.
That's the rage right now. It's the high-waisted shorts, and they're shit because I'm a hip guy.
Ugh.
Hips rule.
All right, I hate high-waisted anything on women because it tends to give women like mom front butt
Yes.
and other things.
And that's what she's rocking.
Yeah, she is too.
Yeah.
And there's no way you can look at her arms and legs, and there ain't no fat on that woman except in her titties, maybe.
But Brian, there's one thing you got to remember about this.
I just pissed myself.
You ain't cool unless you pee your pants.
That's what
That's
you have to
true.
remember.
It is true. Well, I guess they're all Miles Davis,
They are all Miles Davis.
if you know what I'm saying. Well, clearly we couldn't have any more pee news, correct?
I wouldn't think so.
You're wrong,
but we're
sir.
going to defy all logic.
Amazing. Taco Bell employee Cameron Jankowski pees on nachos, gets targeted by anonymous.
Tastes better. Oh.
That's right. It's another posted a picture and then gets targeted
Don't
by
people
anonymous.
learn? I will never post any excrement on the internet.
I'll tell you what. You know, for a long time, I was kind of like, about the whole anonymous thing. But I kind of like what they're doing now.
Yes.
When people are asshats, like, first of all, like, they're like, oh, you're going to piss on my Nachos Bel Grande?
Yeah, fuck off. Now
It's
you're fired,
on.
biatch.
Yeah. So basically, it seems Taco Bell employee Cameron Jankowski has learned the pitfalls of posting images on the interwebs the hard way. Today's lesson, it's not a good idea to post pictures that show you peeing on food served in a restaurant you work in. The Fort Wayne, Indiana worker recently embedded the image of below, which you can't see, of himself urinating on an order of Nachos Bel Grande in a since-deleted tweet. Fort Wayne's News Channel 15 shares that Jankowski has since been suspended for the prank, and News Center adds that he'll soon be fired. I was going to say, suspended? How did this all come about? The tweet was addressed in controversial revenge porn entrepreneur Hunter Moore of Is Anyone Up tagged with Piss Olympics, Nacho Bel Grande, and captioned, Guess Where I Work. Gawker has a breakdown of the events that followed, which include Moore calling Jankowski the winner of the Piss Olympics to his 108,000 followers. After hearing some predictable outrage once the photo went around, Jankowski tweeted, sorry for disappointing you all, but I didn't serve those. That's too fucked. Ha ha ha. Followed by I pissed on them where nobody could see it, in private. I threw them away. There's literally nothing they can do. Fire me. I don't care. Because, dude, it's a Taco Bell job. I mean, really?
Yeah, exactly.
He then claimed there's no laws saying what you can and cannot piss upon. There actually might
I would
be.
have to disagree with
I
that.
would have to disagree as well.
Especially because looking
Not
at the
that I'm
picture,
one to talk about pissing on things.
Well, looking at the picture, he's in the building just pissing on the floor, basically.
I'm pretty sure that violates health code.
And I see, I mean, it looks like there's a utility closet right there because there's brooms and shit.
Uh-huh.
But still.
Yeah. And he deleted his Twitter account later. What is it? But that didn't stop Taco Bell spokeswoman Amy Kavanaugh from telling Indiana's News Center that the company finds this prank absolutely unacceptable, and we plan to terminate anyone involved and work with authorities to pursue legal action. And then obviously, they
Talks
post on
about
there
that,
about the
yeah.
Burger King incident, which we talked about before.
Good old Anonymous, saving the day again.
Yeah, because that's what they don't really cover in this, but that's how they found out is that he posted the picture
Yeah.
kind of anonymously himself, and then people from Anonymous were like, oh, yeah, it don't work that way, and brought him down.
Yeah. Suck on this.
I got to
biatch.
say, I do appreciate that people of Anonymous are, doing some good with all that power.
Oh, yeah.
Because,
They're also not, hence,
Yeah.
the Blizzard shit.
yeah.
Because I went.
Well, I don't think that's part of the Anonymous movement, though.
Yeah, it's not under the
Yeah.
Anonymous umbrella.
But they are
But I bet you
anonymous.
they're probably involved. Some of the
Wouldn't
same people are
surprise
probably
me.
involved in both.
Like I said, listen, you can't fuck with Taco Bell and Mountain Dew. You mess with those things, or any fast food probably.
Yeah.
Anonymous is going to take you down.
That's true.
It's like, hey, you don't piss where I eat.
Exactly.
See what I did there?
I see what you did there.
Eh.
It goes very hand in hand of piss, Brian.
A break?
I was thinking poo.
Oh, I was thinking a break, but you're right. We should cover poo.
Mm-hmm. I love poo. Nothing says I love you more than Valentine's Day card from Pulped Elephant Feces.
Amazingly delicious.
Card maker Vagender Chicago.
Vagina what?
Yes. Is hoping his unique format of romantic missive will take the market by storm. Probably not. His company, Haiti Chap Elephant Stamp, it must be an Indian, I'm guessing.
Yeah.
Plans to process 30 tons of done. That's fun to say. Every month to make special
Also
paper.
a good band name. 30 tons of done.
30 tons of done.
That's a thrash metal band for sure.
Every month to make a special paper from the grass and leaf fibers that pass through the elephant system without being digested.
Delicious.
The pulp produces a high-quality, unique paper which can be used for any style of greeting cards. Elephants' gastrointestinal tract cannot digest fibers well. About 40% of everything that goes through is untouched, but softened and pre-pulped. As a result, the dun makes fantastic paper when it's pressed and processed. Crucially, for potential buyers and receivers, the cards do not smell.
I'd hope not.
People always worry about the smell, but believe me, the card smells sweet as any other Valentine's Day card on the market. Ugh.
I really hope that they have just a slight muskiness of elephant shit.
That would be.
Be amazing.
Although it would be nice to be able to hand somebody a card and be like, I got you shit.
Yeah. I don't understand why this is a necessary thing.
I don't know either.
Like, I do, like you go to the store, and a lot of times they'll have, in the card section, they'll have, like, made from recycled this, and, it's in special sections, If they had a section that said made from elephant dung, don't get me wrong, you would be getting one at some point.
I would definitely snap a picture of it.
Right. I would buy one for you for a birthday or something.
Fair enough.
But aside from that, I don't know that I would be like, damn it, no elephant dung section. I'm not buying my greeting cards
damn it,
here.
they're sold out of toddler elephant dung cards?
Yeah.
Fuck. Yeah.
So you're allergic to elephant dung. Kids these days.
Kids these days, indeed.
All right. Speaking of kids these days, we should take a break.
Something about a break. Break?
I'm sorry, I got to pull up my...
All right, people, go piss.
Yeah, now. Do it.
Welcome to A Little Punch Drunk.
Oh, yeah.
What's in the pie? What's in the pie? What the fuck is what's in the pie? What did I mean when I said what's in the...
They get hooked on the show, and then they salivate.
So not fair. Aunt Flo just cursed me.
Eat the meat and grind their bones to make my bread.
Got it.
I'm going in dry.
So if you're in Orlando and would like to fuck Phoenix...
What the hell are you doing?
It's true what they say. The camera really does add 2 cup sizes.
But the majority of our day was spent very happily staring at boobs and touching boobs.
I have to pee.
It's time to crack a cold one because this is A Little Punch Drunk.
You can find us at alittlepunchdrunk.podbean.com.
And check us out on Twitter at ALIL Punch Drunk.
You can also check us out throughout the week on Facebook at facebook.com/A Little Punch Drunk.
And remember, kids,
Buy our shit. You can find it at cafepress.com/A Little Punch Drunk, where you can find your Punch Drunk merch along with the Pod Gods Network.
And if you'd like to catch the live video broadcast every week, Mondays at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, go to ustream.tv/channel/A Little Punch Drunk. And as well, if you'd like to call in or just leave us a drunken voicemail, you call 484-994-ALPD or 484-994-2573.
Fellas, it was sounding great, but I could have used a little more cowbell.
Ask and you shall receive.
Yeah.
Delay
Lag
sucks.
is just destroying it.
It really is.
This makes me want to cry.
It does.
Oh, well.
It's still fun.
Yeah, back to the news.
Hey, roll it.
Whoa, what are you doing?
I said back to news, so I said, okay, roll it.
Jeremy Johnson, guilty of performing oral sex on a female horse.
Oh, whoa! I didn't see that one coming.
Yeah, you thought he was sucking the dong, didn't you?
What is wrong?
Working the shaft?
Oh, man.
Nope. He was getting all up in there.
Yodeling in the valley.
Yeah. Yeah, he was. Oh, the first line of this, nay means
I
no.
know, I saw that, and it's terrible.
Jeremy Johnson, 20, of Pennsylvania, pleaded guilty to breaking into a barn and performing oral sex on a female horse.
What the fuck is wrong with this guy?
Johnson was sentenced to 2.5 years probation for defiant trespass and sexual intercourse with an animal. He's got to go to Sweden or Switzerland, whatever it was from last week, where it's okay. Remember?
Right.
Police were
Okay.
called to the Perry County farm for a possible break-in around 1 a.m. on May 2nd.
I just did the worst mistake I could ever do. Never Google image search horse vagina. Just as a warning.
No. See, you should never tell the listeners that. You should always encourage that they
No.
do it.
The more you know.
Do it. Unless you're a sissy.
That's true.
Do it. Oh.
That was terrifying.
So Johnson told the officers he had been job hunting at the barn previously and did
he
not realize the time.
He sure was.
He also said that he had been in the barn for an hour and had licked a horse. Johnson's case comes on the heels of a story earlier this year about a man who was accused of receiving oral sex from a horse.
How is that even possible?
Peanut butter.
Yeah,
I don't know.
But, you feed a horse, you got to keep your palm flat. It doesn't bite your hand.
I think so, yeah.
You know what I'm
well,
saying?
maybe he's all right with it.
I guess.
But was not charged.
Yeah, baby, teeth.
But was not charged under the state's recently passed bestiality law because of an apparent oral sex loophole in the ordinance.
Oh, sweet.
What state is that? Is that Pennsylvania?
Pennsylvania. That's where it goes, Brian.
Oh, my God.
Time to go bang a wolf.
Yeah,
or
hey, we don't have to go to Sweden. Well,
that's right.
All right. But if you had the choice between Sweden or Pennsylvania, I mean, you got to pick Sweden, right? The women?
Yeah.
The chocolates?
Yeah.
Wait, is that...
But
whatever.
Pennsylvania has
Nothing.
cheesesteaks,
All right, I'll give you that.
original hoagies, and scrapple.
It also has the Stillers.
True.
And I can't stand Steelers fans.
That's true.
Sorry.
That's why I go to the other side of the state.
Yeah,
But I hear Pittsburgh has
The
terrific
Eagles?
sandwiches.
yeah, that's
Yeah,
fair.
you know what I'm saying?
There's also the pork sandwich from
yeah.
DeNick's or whatever.
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah.
Why would anyone think, I gots to go down on that?
All right.
I got to get in there and...
You need to put hover the mouse over this picture and read the line. All right, the picture at the bottom shows it's a person and a dolphin. And I was like, wow, this is weird. My mouse inadvertently, the cursor went over it. And it says Malcolm Brenner and his wet goddess.
Oh, jeez.
In a book entitled Wet Goddess, Malcolm Brenner writes about a 9-month romantic and sexual affair between a man and a dolphin. A story, he says, bears a striking resemblance to his own real-life experience.
Hey, baby, when you going to give up the blowhole?
Oh, my God. Yeah, that reminds me of a Robert Smigel joke where he talked about how he took his daughters to swim with the dolphins. And he was like, there's all these rules for swimming with the dolphins. He's like, and one of them says, do not stick anything in the blowhole. And he's like, basically, you're supposed to look at the dolphin as though it's a person, no touching below the waist and what have you.
Right.
And he goes, all I could think of with the blowhole one is that, it's on the sign because somebody had stuck something in the blowhole. Yeah. Oh, my God. There's 7 of these bestiality things on here. I'm going to click through them.
Oh, my.
Boring. Number 3. There's the guy with the oral sex loophole. That's pretty hot. Oh, wait. An official searched the computer and cell phone of Florida man, Eric Antunes, in 2012. They allegedly found child porn as well as photos of Antunes engaging in a sex act with his girlfriend's 3-legged dog.
Oh, has even less of a chance to run away.
Sounds to me like the dog had 4 legs.
Oh!
Hey, Red Rocket, Red Rocket. Anyway. Oh, man. Or like the Wilford from a couple weeks ago, if you watched that one yet. Where he gets the treats for dancing.
No, I don't think
All
I've
right,
seen
then
it.
I will not
I've not seen
reference
that
it. I
one
don't
yet.
want to ruin it for you. Kids these days.
Wow, there's an awful lot of bestiality here.
I think that's the theme.
Yeah,
Wow,
I guess
this
so.
guy was, Rodell Vereen, repeat offender. Jeez, these people are terrible. All right, moving on. No more bestiality stories.
Yeah,
I don't want to
God.
get Tony too hot.
Exactly. I'll have to Google more animal vagina.
Animal vagina and loopholes.
Yes.
Nice.
I think I need to bust out the voice again.
I think so, too.
Oh, yeah. All you honeys out there that are preggers. Gotta remember this. There's a new study that says oral sex cures morning sickness. Maybe the horse is pregnant and ill.
I doubt it.
You're probably right. Pregnant women have used natural remedies, such as a teaspoon of ginger or a mint, to help battle morning sickness. But now one medical professional believes you can suck a dick.
Suck a dick.
Suck a dick. According to Gordon Gallup. Not a sexy name.
Wow, Gordon Gallup, yeah.
Yes. A psychologist at the...
Sounds kind of like a porn star name.
I'm Gordon Gallup.
With the horse cock.
Yeah,
See what I did there
baby.
with the Gallup?
The best way to cure morning sickness during pregnancy, is the sperm, baby.
Of a horse.
But not just any sperm. It should be the sperm of the person who got you pregnant.
Naturally.
Gallup believes the reason a pregnant woman gets morning sickness is due to the unfamiliar semen in the body due to the pregnancy. That seems crazy.
Yeah, it does.
Gallup says in his findings that a woman's body will initially reject the father's semen as an infection and react to it by vomiting.
That makes perfect sense.
Gallup says the best way to cure morning sickness is to load up that belly, baby. To ingest that semen so it can build up a tolerance. Oh, yeah. Gallup agrees with the 2000 abstract for the National Center for Biotechnology Information.
Yeah.
Which showed that oral sex and swallowing sperm is correlated with a diminished occurrence of preeclampsia. That's not a sexy conversation to
That's
have.
not at all.
Well, that's very special, isn't it?
Yeah.
We're not talking about the inner city.
If you don't know who the father is, random dick will do you.
There you go. Oh, okay.
Yeah. Like, nope, that doesn't taste right.
That's not it. Still ill.
Yep. Well, there you go, ladies. Always keep a little extra just in case.
That's right.
A little hair of the dog, if you will.
Hair the dog that bit you. Or impregnated you.
And it's even dirtier after, jumping off of the bestiality.
Yes, exactly.
Oh, man.
That's awesome.
It's having just watched the Andrew Dice Clay special, the old Mother Hubbard thing jumped to me.
Right?
Went to the cupboard. Get a poor dog a bone.
Little boy Blue. He needed the money. Good stuff.
Yep. This story was sent to us by TV's Chris Jackson.
Hey. Hi-yo.
Sunburn butt slap leads to Bo's stabbing.
Oh, I don't have that one up on my thing.
That's
So it's
right,
all
you
you.
Pennsylvania woman. Man, there's a lot of Pennsylvanians tonight. Pennsylvania woman with severely sunburned buttocks, which is one of my favorite words, by the way.
I didn't even know the sun came out in Pennsylvania.
Yeah, you wouldn't think so.
To be fair.
Well, why would it?
Exactly.
Is a quote thing from Married with Children. Look what it lights up. With severely sunburned buttocks last night, stabbed her boyfriend with a large steak knife after he slapped her rear, and while she was doing the dishes in her home, cops report.
Well, there is nothing worse than getting smacked when you're sunburned.
Well, do you know why he got mad? The reason he slapped her on the ass? In order to get that sunburn means she was out of the kitchen.
That's a good point.
Mm-hmm.
There is definitely no tanning allowed in the kitchen.
I don't know. Maybe it's, if you had like some sort of an atrium kind of thing, right? No? All right.
It's too fancy.
Fair enough. Tiffany Sherry, 24, is facing an assortment of criminal charges stemming from the incident in her Bethlehem apartment. She is being held in the Northampton County Prison in lieu of $25,000 bond.
Damn.
According to a police probable cause affidavit, Sherry was cleaning the dishes when her boyfriend, Michael Martinez, slapped her. Martinez, what the hell? Slapped her in the buttocks. Quote. Martinez told the Bethlehem
with his fist.
with a hammer. Martinez told the Bethlehem cop that he did this as a joke since he was aware Sherry had sunburn in the area. Sherry, however, did not find this amusing and became immediately agitated. Obviously.
What? You mean a stabbing means you're agitated?
Yeah, I know.
Crazy.
I don't stab people when I'm mad.
What the hell?
What are you doing?
That's not me. That's yours.
Is it?
Yep.
Oh, then it's
All
just...
right. We're remarking over shit that you guys can't hear.
It's pretty sweet. I don't even know where that's coming from. That's terrible.
Don't you just hate pop-up
We
ads?
just had a video on one of our stories that was just randomly playing, so sorry about that.
Well, they didn't hear anything. Just
I'm sorry.
our asshole reactions.
I'm all over it, yeah.
We're like, holy shit, what's going on here?
And now, the rest of the story.
Exactly.
After directing her two children, Martinez told cops Sherry turned around from the sink and was holding a large steak knife. As he backed away, Martinez recalled. Sherry followed him into the living room. He then asked her, "What are you going to do, stab me in front of your children?" After directing her 2 children to leave the room, Sherry allegedly poked Martinez in the abdomen with the knife and then stabbed him in the shoulder.
Who pokes people if they have...
Before stabbing him a 3rd time, Sherry screamed, "I'm going to fucking kill you."
Wow, nice.
When cops arrived at Martinez's residence, they found him bleeding from a stomach wound and observed 2 distinct cuts to the front and rear of his right shoulder area. Martinez was transported to a local hospital for treatment. Sherry's collar yesterday was not her first cutlery-related arrest. She was busted in 2008 after allegedly stabbing a man with a fork during an argument over diapers.
This woman's crazy. Boy.
Oh, my goodness. These kids today. Listen, a firm open hand slap on a sunburned buttocks is no reason to go stabbing people.
If she comes at you with a knife, that's when you goon hand her.
I'm just thinking of the character from Futurama, Roberto, the robot with that stabs people, and he's always like, he's swinging his arms wildly with knives in them. They're just coming after him. Man, I tell you, that's just unnecessary.
That is
folks.
unnecessary. I got some more unnecessary right in front of me here.
Do you?
I don't like this woman's name.
All right.
But a New Jersey mother is suing a production company after an instructional breastfeeding video she appeared in was taken by a 3rd party and used to create pornography.
I'm beating off just to the story.
Oh, yeah, she's really not that. A federal court
Maybe she has
judge,
nice titties, and that's all that's in the video.
Well, they would be, chock full of milk.
Right, shoulders down.
Yes. A federal court judge ruled last week that Marianne Sahari's lawsuit against Meredith Corporation could proceed. Sahari.
That's flawless pronunciation, by the way. I wanted to credit you on that.
And her 1-month-old daughter demonstrated breastfeeding techniques in a 2010 video designed to help new mothers. Months later, Sahari Googled herself and saw numerous links to pornographic sites and videos.
Nice.
A Google search for infant's daughter's name also led to pornographic sites. Oh, that's funny. Sahari says the producer told her last name would not be used. What's that last name? Oh, it's Sahari. In the video. But it was, according to court documents.
Whoops.
The Iowa-based production company says Sahari signed a release allowing it to do so.
All right, look, if you're filming porno in Iowa...
Oh, that's why they filmed it in Iowa. Corn-fed titties.
Yeah, that's right. Hey, I like them free-range corn-fed ones.
Exactly.
Or grass-fed, whichever.
It just goes to show you, don't sign shit unless you read it all the way through
That, yeah. Oh, my goodness. Can you imagine how horrible that's got to be, though? Like
Google your daughter's
name.
name.
Yeah. Your own is bad enough,
Yeah,
but
exactly.
to Google your daughter's name, and then especially when it's a very, very young child.
Exactly.
It's not like it's your 18-year-old, and you're like, well, let's see if she stayed off the pole.
Oh, my.
Yeah. This is bad news. All right. I think we've come to that time.
It's time.
Vader time?
It's time.
You know what I think it's time for?
What's that?
Dude, come on.
God damn it.
There's one fucking gag running through the show, and you can't get that right.
I'm not used to having soundboards.
Hey,
Tech Master Tony with the Tekanina.
Hey, there's one thing I learned.
Never question Bruce Dickens.
That's a good point.
Exactly.
That's a good point. It's time for the Sight of the Week.
This is a good one, Brian.
I agree. This is a good one.
This is called picktheperp.com. And, unfortunately, this one is still loading on mine.
Oh.
The first image. I'll have to look at yours. Oh, you got a different one.
Yeah.
So this is basically a game. But I don't really think you get points.
No.
But on mine it says, who is charged of organized fraud? And then there's five mugshots. And you go, I'm going to pick number 3. Oh, and I got it. Boom. And there is a lineup. Yep. Oh, you get a streak. So I've correctly matched 1 of 1.
Nice.
My current streak is 1. Who is charged of battery? I'm guessing this crazy black woman. Oh!
Why's it
2 and 2.
Why's it got to be the crazy black woman?
Dude, you should saw a look in her eye.
Yeah.
Who is charged of obtaining property in return for worthless checks?
Oh, that's the one I have up.
Worthless checks.
I'm on number 2.
You're thinking 2?
Yeah, it's probably like 4 or something.
I'm going to 4.
All right.
She looks like she'd be cutting checks. Oh, and I suck.
Money.
This site rules.
Yeah, so basically what this site allows you to do is racially profile people. No, it allows you to look at 5 goons, and then you, like the next one that came up, it's the aggravated assault, and there's 5 people. And sometimes they look a little more obvious than others. But
This one's, I got who is charged with child neglect.
Yeah.
The woman in the middle here looks like a child abuser. Mm-hmm. And I got it.
Well, who knows more about child abuse than you? Wait a minute.
Oh, this website rules.
This is phenomenal. It is pickthepurp.com. And again, the link will be available.
And I imagine you could just sit here all day and do this.
Probably. Because I would, because they could keep adding to these.
Exactly, yes.
Ugh. Can you imagine? All I can hope for is that in going through this site at some point, you stumble across somebody that you know.
That would be terrific.
You're like,
wouldn't it?
Mom?
What? Who is charged of utter forged instrument? What the fuck is that?
I don't know.
I'm going with this guy because he's a ginger.
Oh! Who is known for having oral sex with a horse? Tony, what are you doing here?
What? Yeah, this is a great website.
Yeah. Who was charged with wanting more cowbell?
Hold on.
Rambo. Oh, that delay.
I know.
Cowbell.
Killing me, Petey.
I don't know. The delay sucks.
And nobody correct me on that shit. If you're, don't come at me with the "you're killing me" small shit.
What?
I said you're killing.
Cowbell.
Oh, Cowbell.
You're right. Yeah. All right. Well, do you want to do the voicemail or do you want to do the other thing?
Oh, we should do the voicemail.
All right, do the voicemail.
All right.
You got I don't
guys-
think we should read the transcript though.
I have to say, you guys are letting us down this week.
Yeah.
We got one voicemail.
It's a good thing we have no respect for you, or we'd be disappointed.
That's very true. And this comes from, I'm guessing by the transcript, it's a joke from Don the Joke Man.
Don Juan the Joke Man.
Don Juan the Joke Man.
Yeah.
That's a good one.
Yeah, not really.
So here's the transcription of this call. Hey, Cell. Dealing with it's done. So the tourist arrives. Mister, are you hired a car and set off to Outby on its way? So I'll book having sex. The sheep deeply, or 5 people. Dot the nearest probably hours straight scotch. Just give it another throwback, so I'll talk with one-leg master being furiously at the bar. For fuck's sake. The book ride, what's the hell's going on here? I've been your 1 hour half simple shaking sheep, and now some Bostwick himself at the bar. Hey! I think I might, the bartender told him. You can expect them out. The only one like to catch a shade.
That's one of the best.
That's
jokes
pretty
I've ever
heavy.
Heard. That's
fucking deep.
It is. Sounds like something Mike Tyson would say.
You could be right.
It actually kind of does.
It does.
Yeah.
Let's see what it actually says.
All right.
Hey, Salty Language, it's Don. So, a tourist arrived in Australia, hired a car, and set off for the outback. On his way, he saw a bloke having sex with a sheep. Deeply horrified, he pulled up at the nearest pub and ordered a straight scotch. Just as he was about to throw it back, he saw a bloke with one leg masturbating furiously at the bar. For fuck's sake, the bloke cried. What the hell's going on here? I've been here 1 hour, and I've seen a bloke shagging a sheep, and now some bloke's wanking himself off at the bar. Fair dinkum, mate, the bartender told him. You can't expect a man with only one leg to catch a sheep.
Fair enough. You know what's real fun? Is reading along with it.
Yeah. Yeah, it's not even close.
It's not even close.
You know what I don't understand is Google's really good at most of the things they do.
On my Chrome app,
yeah,
voice search is flawless every time.
How are they this
I don't know.
far off?
I don't know.
It is amazing.
It's fascinating.
Because there's only been, one that's been close, I think. Because there was like one where we kind of got the gist of what was going on.
Yeah.
And the rest, it's been like, what the hell? It sounds like someone talking to you when you're drunk.
Yes.
Oh, a great example from Louis, that episode where he's like hungover or high. Remember, he goes into the coffee shop and everything the people say to him makes absolutely no sense.
It's exactly how it comes out.
It's like all gibberish.
It's fascinating.
Amazing. Thank you to Don with the joke of the
week.
Don
Juan the Joke Man.
Don Juan the Joke Man. Don Shecky Chanel.
So I think we're going to close out our podcast, Brian, with one of our more popular features.
More cowbell?
Damn it.
That is not going to be a popular feature at all. No. Especially with the lag, although I kind of think the lag adds to the funny. Because
lag is entertaining.
It's just not right.
I gotta have more cowbell, baby.
He's right. He's got to have more.
How much more cowbell could he have?
Cowbell.
Oh my!
If you're still doing shots, you're definitely dead.
Oh, shit, no shit.
Anyway, no, it's, of course, another installment.
Thank you, Alistair, with the fine introduction.
That hurt.
Although I'm pretty sure I called you something else before that was a
Yeah,
better
it doesn't
name.
matter.
But Alistair's sticking
Alistair's
with me.
a good one.
I think I've used it twice now.
Alistair.
Yep. All right. Normal format here?
You betcha. Can you come in today for a few hours? Everyone called in today.
Maybe in about an hour or so. I got to finish my cocaine, then masturbate everything and shower.
Not
masturbate everything and shower.
Yes. Everything is masturbated.
Like, if I can masturbate it, it will be masturbated.
Come here, Rover. Come on, shower time.
Yeah. Anybody know how to masturbate a goldfish? Sorry, back in character.
I'm not sure what to say to that.
Cooking, not cocaine, and pack up, not masturbate. Autocorrect sucks. How the fuck does it correct pack up to masturbate?
He must type masturbate a lot.
Yeah, he did. That's not a mistake at all. That's probably just true. Just snort a bunch of blow and then...
Exactly, do some rails and jerk off.
No, jerk off everything.
Everything.
Yeah.
Yes.
All the way to work. It's a fucking hobo. Change? Come here.
Come here. Shuffle, shuffle, shuffle.
Shakes the dice for a few minutes and then moves on. Man, I hate when people don't have control over their pussy. It's seriously slobbered all over me. I hate that smell. Frowny face. And now I'm all sticky. Puppies! Oh my god, puppies.
I am laughing so hard right now.
So not cool.
It's just so funny. Hi. You're at the tattoo shop. What are you getting?
Yeah. Finally getting my dad's dick tattooed on my lower back.
Horrified monkey face.
Sig. Oh my god, that's funny.
I almost died laughing.
Smiley face.
Sigh.
We're paying now.
KK.
Mom is stripping in Marshalls. Ugh. Oh wow. I meant stopping.
LOL. That's how that goes.
I like that. Oh, this one looks weird. This is a fucking droid one. I don't like that.
Did you see my uterus while you're cleaning? What? LOL keys.
Nope, did not see them.
Sorry for that autocorrect.
LOL. Going to put mine on eBay. I'm not wild about pasta, although it might be fun to make it a few times.
I love gonads ravioli. LOL. I typed homemade.
I was laughing my ass off. I'm still laughing. I'm in bed laughing out loud.
Okay, we finally calmed down. My side is killing me. Cat did screenshot. I swear to Jedi, if I have to go into work early, I'm going to be pissed. What the fuck? Jedi? I meant God. Apparently my phone likes Star Wars.
Holy Jedi, father of Luke.
Oh, that wasn't as entertaining as it opened to be.
Yeah.
Have a nice trip.
Thank you, sweetie. It was nice to nice to get this erect from you.
From Dad.
Yeah.
I don't even know what I'm going to do yet.
Drink, winky face. I think I'm going to have a boner fire tonight.
A boner fire? Sounds exciting.
Fucking autocorrect. Dude, a boner fire has got to be when you have like a, the clap or something, right?
Oh, I thought it was when you have like just a bag of dicks. You're like, time for a boner fire.
Yikes.
What kind of medicine should I take if I've been fucking all night?
The day after pill?
We should note, this is from Mom.
Yes.
Oh my God. Pucking. I've been pucking all night. Puking. My damn autocorrected phone.
Thank God. I'm too young to be a grandma.
Oh, okay. It's two Mom. I'm sorry.
Two Mom.
Oh, this one's all me.
Yep.
Mooing. Noon. Moo. Non. No. Jesus. Croak. Crust. Dear Scribble Virgin, make it stop.
Wow, that's a mess.
It is a mess.
Sorry, I got to compose myself for this one. I have dick pickles. I mean dill pickles.
Dick pickles. Or picks. Pickles. Fuck. And then there's a picture of a dick pickle.
It's a great picture.
It is a great picture.
I know. Holy God.
Damn. That was back when we didn't even have facial hair.
You still don't have facile hair.
Yes, I do. Very little of it. Just because you said just because you said that, I am now growing a moose ass. Holy shit. Moist ache. Oh my fucking God, I meant mustache.
Oh, man, that was a good one. I enjoyed that one.
The old moose ass.
Oh, LOL.
No way. Down the road, hopefully. LOL.
We hop. We hopping. We home. Wow, Skittle tits. We hope.
Oh my God.
Wow, that is a mess.
There isn't a bus for nearly an hour.
Please bring my pot comrade. I mean, please bring my honey tinkerer. Bloody elves, this Philip is so hat to use. Phoenix, never minge. I give up.
The minge.
I'm mingy. I believe that concludes another fine episode of... Are you all right over there, Alistair?
No, I'm not.
Sounds like you have someone caught in your throat.
I do have one thing.
I got a fever. And the only prescription is more cowbell.
That's funny. Because I got a fever, and the only prescription is have a beer, you'll be fine.
Word.
It's 1 p.m. I'm waking up with thoughts of getting totally fucked up. It's how I feel, gotta be that way to impress the bids. And I just got bit, so I text my man some shit to me. That Castle Park all on the street. You buy the smoke, so bring the drink. And we can party. So we get a little drunk and we stumble into town. And we go into the ship and we all get around. But I'm a close shit, and the difficult. And then it's back outside so that we can have a smoke. Stumble to the tunnels, you can hear for the music. Give us cover, lie in the sun, something perfect. Forget this man, touch the last. See you instead for something shakers. Drink, drink, have another round. Sip it all down in the street of the town. Chug, chug, get a little wasted. Wanna see girls get drink, drink, have another round. Sip it all down in the street of the town. Chug, chug, get a little wasted. Wanna see girls get drop that chunk into my drink. Take it all down in one straight sip. Run to the toilet and throw up in the sink. End of the night in the motherfucking ship. Get fucked, get wasted. Don't stop the tastic. Sip it all up, you better not waste it. Moving on to the toilet, line it rock. We're partying hard and we're in for a shock. 1 shot, 2 shot, 3 shot, 4. The bodies hit the floor. The bodies hit the floor. 5 shot, 6 shot, 7 shot, 8. I can't walk and I can't see straight. What the fuck's the name of this place? What the fuck's happened to all my mates? Who the fuck's a bitch with a taste in my face? Move it, bitch, get out of the way. Drink, drink, have another round. Sip it all down in the street of the town. Chug, chug, get a little wasted. Wanna see girls get drink, drink, have another round. Sip it all down in the street of the town. Chug, chug, get a little wasted. Wanna see girls get. Now I'm insane. Let's get the party bounce and my money so long I can actually count it. Drunk enough to dance with the sweat on my face. So I sit there, I look like a disgrace. Grinding with the ladies with a bottleneck at me. Whiskey in my veins, so I feel a bit crazy. What's this girl's name? Is it Emerald? 2 pints of lager in it. I slide in the second feel, start to get bored. Now I got my hands stuffed and I'm sinking to the floor. Start to feel sickly from sipping all the whiskey. I got shut down tonight pretty quickly. All my mates passed out, straight to the side. All the pretty girlies, they boom, they grind on face tonight. Because we're all alright. We'll have to sip again tomorrow. Take care, good night. Drink, drink, have another round. Sip it all down in the street of the town. Chug, chug, get a little wasted. Wanna see girls get drink, drink, have another round. Sip it all down in the street of the town. Chug, chug, get a little wasted. Wanna see